Hello, first grade. Today we are going to be working on Chapter 7, Lesson 6. So I need you to make sure that you have your pencil ready to go and that you have your math book sitting in front of you. Turn to page 541. 541. If you need time to do that, go ahead and pause the video. Remember, you don't need to tear it out. You don't need to put your name on it. You just need to find it. Okay, so today we are going to be working on reading bar graphs. Yesterday we worked on making them, and today we're just going to read them for their information. So when I look at this bar graph, I'm going to look and see how many people voted for each activity. They were voting for their favorite gym activity. They could choose between running, jumping jacks, or push-ups. So how many people chose running? Well, I see one box filled in, so one person chose running. How many people chose jumping jacks? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people chose jumping jacks. Now, the other way I could look at that first grade is I could go to the end of where it's colored and go straight down and see that number 6. So let's try that for this last one. How many people voted for push-ups? I'm going to go to the end of my color. I'm going to go straight down and I see 4. 4 people voted for push-ups. And then it asks me how many people were surveyed in all. That's what this bottom part is going to be. So we need to add up all of these numbers. So let's add up these two numbers first. What's 1 plus 6 more? Or I could say 6 plus 1 more. That might help you a little bit more. What's 6 plus 1 more? 7. So then I have 7 plus this other 4 over here. So what's 7 plus 4? Use your count on strategy to figure it out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 people were surveyed in all. All right, once your page looks like mine, then we can turn our pages over to look at our guided practice. So up here, we're going to use the bars. It says the bars in the bar graph tell how many. Look where each bar ends and read that number. So for Friday, how many people chose Friday as their favorite day of the week? We're going to go to the end of our color bar, straight down, and we see 3. So 3 people chose Friday. How many people chose Saturday? We're going to go to the end of our color bar, go straight down, and we see 5. 5 people chose Saturday. And finally, how many people chose Sunday? We go to the end of our color bar, straight down, and we see 2. So trace that number 2. All right, now we're going to answer some questions. So it says, how many people chose Sunday? Well, look back up at our data. How many people chose Sunday? 2. Write a number 2 on your line. How many people chose Friday and Saturday? And when we see this word and, when we're graphing, that means we need to add those two numbers together. Oh, that was not a very good sign. We need to add those two numbers together. So Friday and Saturday. How many people chose Friday? 3 people chose Friday. And I'm going to add that to the number of people that chose Saturday. So how many people chose Saturday? 5. So now I have 3 plus 5 more equals what? Let's see, let's count on. Hold up your fist and say 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 people chose Friday and Saturday. The next question, number 3, says, which day has one less vote than Friday? Okay, well, we have to look at Friday first. Friday has 3 votes. So which day has one less vote? 1 less than 3 is 2, so that would be Sunday. So we're going to write Sunday on our line. Number 4 asks which day has 2 more votes than Friday. Okay, well, Friday has 3. So which day has 2 more? 2 more than 3, 3, 4, 5. Well, Saturday has 5 votes. So our answer is Saturday. And then our final question asks, how many people were surveyed? Do you remember how we figure that out? We have to take all of our numbers and we have to add. So we're going to write our addition sentence down here. We have 3 plus 5 plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to do 3 plus 5, and I know already from up here that that equals 8. So then I'm going to take that 8 and I'm going to add another 2. What's 8 plus 2 more? Well, 8 plus 2 more equals 10. So 10 people were surveyed in all. Make sure your paper looks like my paper. I'm going to clear my paper. And we are going to look at our independent practice for the day. Oh, nope, we're not. I'm skipping ahead. Let's go to our problem-solving page. Number 12 says a class made a bar graph about which colored pencils they use. Which pencil got less votes than green? Okay, so now we're looking up here. Which color got less votes than green? So here's our green bar. Which bar is smaller than green? Is it the blue bar or the yellow bar? Which one is smaller? The blue bar is smaller. So blue got less votes. Write that on your line. And then number 13 says which kind of cacti has more votes than hedgehog? So these are different types. Cacti is how we say more than one cactus, like those things that you see in the desert. So there are many different kinds of them. So that's what this survey is all about. So which kind of cacti has more votes than hedgehog? So I have to find hedgehog here on my chart. And I see that that got 3 votes. So which kind got more than 3? I can see this yellow bar is longer. So there's my answer. It's saguaro. So we're going to write that on the lines. And I'm just going to copy it from the chart. Write it on my line. All right, now we're going to turn to our independent practice. And you're going to use this bar graph right here that talks about people's favorite sandwiches to answer the questions. I am going to read you each one of these questions. So what you can do is after I read the question, I want you to pause the video. I want you to do that problem, and then you can unpause it so I can read you the next problem. Number 6 says, how many people chose turkey? Number 7, how many more people chose peanut butter than turkey? So what you're going to need to do is look at those words. How many more? They tell you you need to subtract. Number 8, did more people choose ham or turkey? So you need to look. Which sandwich was chosen more? You need to write the name of that sandwich on the line. Was it ham or turkey? Number 9, which kind of sandwich is liked better than ham? So, which type of sandwich had more votes than ham? Number 10, did less people choose peanut butter or turkey? And number 11 says, how many people were surveyed? So there's that word surveyed. That means you need to do what? You need to add all of those numbers together. I suggest that you write the totals of the numbers underneath, and that way you have them to add. When you're finished with your independent work, you are all done with math for today, and I will see you for math tomorrow.